It's morning and I'm off of work. I don't know what you thought. It's time to go home and be in a bed. Shower bed. But I had a good night, yeah. One of my patients, like as soon as I got on the unit, I was like, yeah, this patient, so we gotta do something. So we had to call a rapid response. As soon as I got on the unit, and that rapid response, like when I tell you she was in there doing it, she was doing it. Okay, when I tell you she was doing it, she was doing it. She did everything. She was doing blood cultures, ABGs, and all of this in the third. I mean, I was just like, okay, girl, okay, nurse. Come to find out, she had been an ICU nurse, and she used to be a ICU charge nurse too. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's the reason why you're the critical response nurse. I heard that. They was like, we call it critical response team. Child, she was the whole team. She did it all. Some of us was going in and out helping her, but honestly, my other patients, it was stuff going on with them. I was like, we gotta start working, because also it was basically people was just like, this patient not even supposed to be on this floor right now. So with the type of stuff that was going on with the patient, people was like, even that medication, we ain't supposed to be giving it on the floor. This floor ain't even supposed to be having medication. They was just talking about this yesterday. I was like, ooh. So that's why the critical response. So I thought the patient was going to be moved, because everybody was saying the patient would be moved. But he ended up being stable throughout the night, and he did pretty well. I'm glad. What else I want to tell y'all? I've been doing good, y'all. It's Saturday. I don't have to work no more. I'm getting out. Pretty decent time, 7:30, and I've been doing good. Another thing is I've been having a student nurse with me on nights. Lovely, because I got somebody to go grab stuff for me here and there. I be trying to have her do more stuff, but honestly, they just have her be with me. Like for the past 2 or 3 weeks, she's only been with me on nights. And it's not like they give you something to say, okay, we want to have them do this or do that. They just be there. So I be trying to have her do just whatever. I don't know. They don't say what she can or can't do. I don't know. Shit. Like, y'all ain't did nothing with this. I just be having her do whatever she can do. So, which is great. What else? I wanted to tell y'all, a little update. I think I already signed another contract. I'm gonna be here until November. And I'm really thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just push through to the rest of the year, because me and my husband are working on something, and I don't really want to change my jobs right now, especially because if I change, I need something where I can still only work 2 days a week, because I'm really not wanting to work 3 days a week. Like, that just seemed like a little excessive. I did do it 1 week, though. I'm not gonna lie. That check was nice. It was nice. It was giving, but I don't really think so. What else? It was cool. Like, it was this discussion. I was talking to a nurse practitioner that ended up working the floor, but it was another nurse practitioner. These nurse practitioners be really coming back to bedside. It was another nurse practitioner that I met. She an African nurse. She one of them African nurses that she had to come from, like, is it East Africa, where they have like the soft hair, like in Ethiopia and Eritrea, I think it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's real tiny, and it's right next to Ethiopia. I think it's underneath it. I think. Don't quote me, child. And they still got that soft like hair, and it's kind of thick and fluffy. Got like the loose curls, you know what I'm talking about? And they just got that dark skin. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, child, I love them Africans. Them Africans, they be fire. Cause they be having that pretty skin. Cause they look like my daughter. I saw my daughter look like she could be Ethiopian. Cause she has darker skin complexion, and her hair is real soft and curly. It's so pretty. But anywho, I digress. But if she is a nurse practitioner, look at me, she's a nurse practitioner. Hold on, y'all. I was like, it's crazy that 2 nurse practitioners is working on the floor, like med surg. I just wonder, like, what the money is like, or is it just something? I'm sure it's just something to supplement their income, which is pretty cool. But you gotta feel some type of way to know you a nurse practitioner and you working bedside. It's just weird, like, to try to switch your mind back and forth. That's why when I was looking into CRNA, they was like the thing that differentiates them from nurse practitioners is that when they practice, when they work, they always are the provider. There's no CRNA. Like, there's nothing. Either you the CRNA or you not. Ain't nothing underneath. Underneath is ICU nurse. So which one are you going to do? And he was like, not a lot of CRNAs go back to the bedside because it's just, you already, like, that mindset is totally different because the meds that you can give, the interventions that you can take, all of that is just so much more, like, it's harder to switch, is what he said. It's harder to switch that role. But I can still imagine as a nurse practitioner, you in an effed up situation because nurses is looking at you like, you a nurse, so why don't you do this and a third? Then you got doctors that's like, unless they respect you. Some doctors, they do respect nurse practitioners. But it's some doctors where they have something against nurse practitioners. Some doctors, not a lot of them, from what I've seen. Because, I mean, they're everywhere. They're in the hospital. They're everywhere. They helping everybody. So they really are filling in for they are providers, and we definitely always need more providers. So they do what they need to do. And they are speeding through that dang on. They ready to go. Hey, y'all time for me to go because everybody and mama leaving. I guess I left early. I'm right by the exit. So when I say you that, look, they zoom. Look at them. Now they gonna slow down. You was not just going slow. It was pew pew pew. But it's different. I don't know. Y'all tell me. And then we had this little discussion about LPNs in the hospital and like kind of the energy that I've been getting from what people are saying. And she clocked it too. And I was like, okay, I know I'm clocking something. Like, it's some of the energy is a little off. And I knew that was going to be the case. But I'm going to have to do a separate video. I'm going to have to give y'all a little separate video about that. But I digress. We're going to talk later. I'm going to get on this road and go be somebody mama for a hot second, be somebody wife for a real quick second, get in the shower and love it. All right, y'all, bye. Pick up night shift. Night shift is where it's at. Night shift where it's at. I was talking to another nurse. I'm still talking. I was talking to another nurse. She used to be an LPN too. She used to work in long-term care. And she was telling me, she's like, girl, I'm ready to go back. Like, I'm ready to go back. I'm like, what? No. She's like, girl, anything, a clinic, something, anything, like, girl. So I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video for y'all about that. But bye. Listen, if you a nurse right now, child, med tech, CNA, PCT, child. That's them people. STNA. Okay, I know about them. If that's what you are, you need to stop right now and thank God. Thank God. Please do. Universe, higher self, source, whatever. Thank them. Thank them. Okay, because you are given the strength to take care of somebody. Y'all know how many. Think about the people we take care of. How many people can't even barely take care of themselves? And we are blessed to be able to take care of multiple people at a time. Multiple people. We are responsible for multiple people at a time in our fields, in the job settings that we in. And it's some people that can barely take care of one person. They damn self. So thank God that you have the strength to do it. And thank God you have the ability to do it. And thank God that you have the know-how to do it. That you know how to do it. And that's just something I'm just like, I was reflecting on my time coming off of work. Cause I was like, man, just God, thank you for giving me the strength to go and take care of these people. Cause I was just like, God, I was like, it's been some times when I just didn't want to do it. And I was like, you know what? No, it's been a lot of times I didn't want to do it. Sure, a lot of times I didn't want to go to school for this. I was tired of school, tired of clinicals, tired of my man, tired of these kids, love my babies. But tired. And I still did it. And I'm just like, thank you, God, for giving me the strength to get up and take care of people. Just thank you. Because to me, that's like one of the most beautiful things you can do on this earth is to be of service to another human being and to be able to have the skills to do it, the strength to do it, the ability to do it. Like, that's a blessing. So thank God.